or The Man Who Would Be King. David Shabib. David Shabib. Is everything about him just a great big fib? He wants to save the world, but he can't find his socks. David learned his lesson in the School of Hard Knocks. He wants to save the water and end the senseless slaughter of the birds and the bees. He wants to save the trees from turning into paper and stopping every raper of the landscape and the sea. He wants to save me. He phones and calls me honey, but then he wants my money to put up great big signs, perhaps to write some lines in the local Salt Spring paper. I think he wants attention. Is he really a messiah or just another guy, huh? Some say that he's a loser. They just don't get his vision, or cruelly, he's a boozer. Don't they watch television? He made a famous film, Oh the Money, shown worldwide by Suzuki, but it wasn't really funny. Last year he moved to Salt Spring to try and stop the logging, but most of those he helps here just think he needs a flogging. He started Freedom Village for a bunch of troubled youth, but locals just don't like it and call them all uncouth. The Bank of Running Water was started by him too, but it didn't really happen. This made him feel so blue, he moved to Bella Bella in a rundown ugly bus. He didn't understand why the neighbors made a fuss. He studied and he prayed and he finally had it made. He got an inspiration after months of meditation. He'd pick up all the scrap that was causing such a flap. His vision had come true. He became the garbage guru. A prophet's always lone in the place that he calls home. They just don't get his message or appreciate his greatness. They only see his lateness and his deviant lifestyle. He may drink and curse a little, but he's got a lovely smile. Yet Salt Spring needs a savior. It's going to the dogs. Because of our behavior, it's ravaged for its logs. And now an English village will be planted in our midst, while many of our young folk can barely just subsist. They're turning our fine forest into a Disney Ridge, an amusement park for adults. We'll even have a bridge and Starbucks and a center for wellness and for health. Too bad you'll only live there if you got a lot of wealth. Yes, we really need a David to save us from ourselves, for those new guys in the forest are not exactly elves. They're promoters and developers. They all drive SUVs, and they can't even see the forest because of all the trees. So save us, David, save us. We need someone to feed us some ideals and inspiration. We need someone to lead us, and you're just the perfect person to finally save Salt Spring. If we vote in corporation, why, you could be our king. You can rule our English village with its high road and its moat. You can stop the rape and pillage. You can wear a velvet coat. We'll build you a fine castle where the midden used to stand. You'll finally have your dream come true, the king of all the land. The news will spread from mouth to mouth, on radio, on press, on TV. The news will come at last. You've cleaned up all the mess, and all the happy villagers will shout and dance and sing, all one in celebration, for David will be king. August 2004 by you-know-who.
Right, Linda Quiring. Wow, that's great. That's really good. And the first time I heard it, I mean, that was something that you had. Whose birthday was that?
I don't know. Well, but you came here with what's her name?
No, I didn't come here with her. Linda invited her. I think she was trying to put us together
Look at this.
with the.
Look at this.
Oh yeah.
So David,
Yeah.
so this book is called The Hauling. And
Yeah.
Jonathan, I started working on this, and I wrote a whole bunch of chapters. And
Apparently 20.
Then, and then here,
There's only two. She's almost finished.
and then I kind of got into this other stuff and kind of
That's the
stopped for a
hardest
while.
part is finishing.
But I thought,
Finishing, yeah.